area. Number 12 there with the ball, Charlie McAllister. Very bad conditions up here today after this storm we've had this weekend, snowstorm. In fact, every kind of storm. That's John Cogger. I do have with me this afternoon, by the way, Mr. Keith Boffin. Keith, of course, the well-known XWD presenter, giving summarisers this afternoon. Anything to say, Keith?
No.
Not at this stage, obviously. So then Batley with the ball for the first time this afternoon. Number 10's Mark Spade. Number 8, Keith Rain, tries it through the middle. (13) Mark Forties. Plays it quickly. John Steinburn puts a kick in. And there's no chance of finding touch in this deep snow. Number 5 there, Paul Lord for Oldham. Anything to say now, Keith?
Yeah, it's going to be very difficult. It's going to be a question of finding out how the ball acts, especially or how the players keep their footing in these conditions. It's going to be very much a trial and tribulation this first 20 minutes, I think.
So the big number 11 for Oldham there, Paul Round. Actually, last time Paul Round did play up here, I think he scored 4 tries against Batley. Obviously not, Batley supporters not wanting that this afternoon. 7 there, Mike Ford. Oh, it's a breakthrough here. They're still going. Oh, brought down eventually. That's a big number 8 there, Austin Donegan. There's a full back up there with plays. It's gone to 11, Paul Round. Oh, it's broke free, Paul Round. Still got the ball. In fact, they've got it free now of Oldham. Still moving it. Number 6 there, Brett Clark. He breaks for the line. The big number 9 there, Richard Russell. Yes, he's in at the corner, Richard Russell. Yes, that's a ball for Batley. Keith?
Well, it was good work there by Oldham, keeping the ball alive, but one has to say that the cover was missing on this side of the field there from Batley. Surprising to see at this stage of the game, because you would have thought that the players would have been maintaining the positions. But anyway, good start for Oldham. It's a case now of Batley taking any advantage they can do from this slow, trying to make as much ground as possible down this field and try and put their attacking moves together.
There's certainly a ball for Batley then after 2 minutes. Richard Russell going over for Oldham. Duncan Platt then looking to make it 6 points for Oldham. Certainly not the best of conditions for kicking. That looks a beauty. Yes, it's there. It's a fine kick that from Richard Russell, Duncan Platt, should I say. It's 6 points up for Oldham.
Duncan Platt.
So then some 2.5 minutes gone. It's Batley 0, Oldham 6. John Steinburn gets us back again. Picked up by Duncan Platt, the full back. Quick running ball, John Steinburn. Number 9, Richard Russell. Back with number 12, Charlie McAllister. Oh, he's got the ball free. Number 2 there, Norman Francis, being bundled into touch. No, he hasn't. They've not got him there. So Oldham still attacking then. Yes, he's got... No, what's he done? Not played it right, he says. So, the first penalty of the afternoon then to Batley. Mr. Morris saying not played that ball right. Keith?
Well, the referee was actually right there. Whether it was a harsh decision, well, I suppose any infringement of the rules has got to be right, but it is going to be particularly difficult for play the ball situations this afternoon. And if the referee gives a liberal interpretation to all the rules, and I would imagine that there will be a lot of penalties in this game this afternoon.
In the meantime then Batley penetrated Oldham's 22 area. John Steinburn, number 13 Mark 40. It's gone to ground in the ball, it's picked up by number 11 there, Paul Round for Oldham. So nothing came on, they've got a skirmish. Certainly got a skirmish. Both touch judges in, along with the referee. I didn't see just what happened there, Keith, did you?
No, I didn't see what happened at all, but it was apparent when I did see it that Mark Fortis was surrounded by 5 players, so I would have thought that whatever it was that happened was quickly contained. That referee consulting with his touch judges at the moment, and it'll be interesting to see what decision comes out of this.
Well, Mr. Morris there calling 13 Mark Fortis. Probably a bit mad Mark Fortis there because he lost that ball in play.
Penalty to Oldham.
Yes.
So then from one penalty to Batley, it's now a penalty to Oldham. Holding down, he says. And he certainly finds touch with that one. So Batley back on the defence again then. Number 10, John Fairbank. Number 11 then, Paul Round once again. Put it back this way, Oldham. Oh, nothing from that then. Picked up by number 5.
Good decision.
Went forward, he says, the referee. So it's a scrum down then, Batley with Eden ball. John Steinburn puts in. It's out, Michael Booth. The full-back James Hamill. Oh, and it's a further scrum down, says Mr. Morris. Unfortunate that for Batley, Keith.
Yes, it looks like 1 or 2 balls are going to go to ground this afternoon. It's going to be a case of anybody who's tackled hard, the ball's going to hit this snow or packed ice as it's going to become later in the game, and there are going to be 1 or 2 balls squeezing out, but very well to the conditions in the early part of this game.
Yes, so they come away from that scrum with the ball being driven back now, then is the Oldham player. Number 8 then Austin Donegan for Oldham. 13 there, John Cogger. Tries it through the middle. No way to go there. Yes, he's not torn. No, he's got him offside. That was unfortunate because he actually did knock that ball forward there, Keith.
Yes, he did, but having said that, the first decision is the offside decision, and it's fair to say there have been 1 or 2 shouts from the crowd already in this game so far about the offsides, and it wasn't surprising to see the referee actually make a point there.
In the meantime, then Duncan Platt does find touch for Oldham. So once again, they're on the attack. There's number 11 there, Paul Round once again. Oh, it's bobbing all over the place in the snow, the ball. Where's play does Mr. Morris. So Batley then with the ball once again. And it's number 2, Gary Thornton. Michael Booth. Keith Rain throws a long one out, Simon Wilson. And it's gone to ground, that one. It went back, says Mr. Morris. So Batley still with the ball. Oh, it's bobbing all over the place once again then. So a further scrum down. I think it's going to be a game of scrum downs, this, Keith.
Yes, it looks like that. The impression I got in the first few minutes was that there was going to be a lot of ball going to ground, and especially as the players tend to get cold in their hands, which they're bound to do this afternoon, things I would imagine going to get worse rather than better. But looking on the horizon there, it does seem that cloud is building up as well, so let's hope that we're not going to have more snow this afternoon.
Well, let's hope we don't get any more snow this afternoon then. In the meantime, what's going on here? Yes, they've got it then, Oldham. Tony Anderson, this. What a nice tackle that by Simon Wilson. Neil Hartley. They'll bring it back then this way, Oldham. John Fairbank. One he just can't put him down. Oh, it's gone to ground. Yes, dropped on by John Steinburn for Batley then. And a race play on the referee. Number 11 there, Howard Bailey. John Steinben, Keith Rain. Michael Bove did well to take that ball, but Paul Round straight on him there with the tackle. Yes, and he's penalised him. So a penalty to Batley, Keith.
Yes, it was Cogger going hard there. He was actually in a ridiculous situation. I mean, the tackle had been made. Michael Booth was preparing to play the ball, and John Cogger insisted on coming in and holding on late and high. So the referee quite right then, giving the penalty and a chance for Batley to exert a little bit of pressure now.
So Mark Spate then for Batley. John Steinben once again. Michael Booth back to Steinben. Unfortunate that slip there.
Not today.
Sonny Wackarao. Keith Rain through the middle. Oh, it's a nice ball to Neil Hartley. So the ball into the 22 area now then of Oldham. John Steinben, Michael Booth. Howard Bailey's going for the line, Howard Bailey. Oh, unfortunate that. That was unfortunate for Batley. The line at his mercy there. On its country ground once again, then he play on its back with Batley. So I've got 6 tackles now, Batley then to do something here. Keith Rain. Oh, he's got them offside. So what's he going to do, Keith Rain's going to play it quick. Yes, certainly going to play it quick. Number 5 then Andrew Williams. So Batley then 10 yards from this Oldham line. How's that going over? No, he's inches short. So John Steinben acting half back now. Keith Rain. Yes, it's there, it's a try. Oh, nice try that by player coach Keith Rain. Keith.
Yes, well, it's. I was waiting for that coming. Actually, it's the old. I suppose you could call it the gearing move these days. Although he hasn't actually executed it himself for a long time. But I was waiting for that coming, and Keith Rain did have the momentum and the strength to get over there. It is interesting to note, though, of course, Howard Bailey did put himself in a marvellous position for creating an opening for a try just a moment ago, and it was unfortunately a back pass that led to that move breaking down. But Batley got the ball back, gives him a good heart here. Simon Wilson must have a gut chance in what must be said are bad kicking conditions, but must have a good chance to level the score here. And Batley will want to have another crack at this Oldham line before half time, and hopefully maybe get a couple of points on the board to get a little bit of a lead for a cushion in the second half.
Thanks a lot, Keith. Yes, a fine try there by player coach Keith Rain. Simon Wilson looking to add a further 2 points. No, it's gone wide. So it's 30 minutes of play gone here at Mount Pleasant. Then it's at Batley 4, Oldham 6. And the Regal Trophy second round. In the meantime, then Oldham restart. The ball there collected by Howard Bailey. So John Steinben acting half back then. Keith Rain. Oh, turn that back inside nicely to Neil Hartley. Sonny Wackarao. Oh, and he's dropped it, Neil Hartley. Unfortunate once again. Like you said, Keith, a slippery ball here.
Yes, very unfortunate. That good work by Keith Rain and Sonny Wackarao there in keeping the ball moving. And I think it's a question in these conditions of if the ball sticks in the passing movements, and they must have an excellent chance of making the break. But obviously these things are going to break down this afternoon. There's going to be a lot of drop ball, and I think it could roll now with the side that makes the least mistakes that actually gets away with the win today.
So it's number 4 then, Richard Irvine for Oldham. Richard Russell then. Big number 8 there, Austin Donegan. Yes, and once again then, it's a penalty to Oldham.
Man on each side, man on each side.
So Duncan Platt finds touch once again then, and it's play on Batley's 22. You've got to keep them out now, Batley. Number 10, John Fairbank. And he gets the ball free, so they're still moving it then, Oldham. 12's Charlie McAllister. Oh, it's still going. Oh, he hasn't got support with him. So yeah, short of this battle line now, Oldham. Number 7's Mike Ford. Oh, it's gone to ground once again. No, he wants to scrum down Mr. Morris.
Oh, no doubt.
So a scrum down 10 yards from Batley's line then, Keith.
Well, it was yet another situation there where an attacking play in normal conditions would have probably resulted in a try, but in these conditions anything can happen, and once again the ball went to ground, and it resulted in a scrum, and hopefully Batley can come away with this with some good ground gaining downfield.
So Oldham got Batley pinned in their own 22 area. Got to get themselves downfield now of Batley. Mark Spate. It's Neil Hartley then. Simon Wilson. It's a kick downfield. Gone as far as Duncan Platt then. He's got support with him. It's number 5, Paul Lord. A nice tackle. It's back to Duncan Platt. They play on the halfway line. And they bring it back this way, Oldham. A long pass. Oh, it's gone to ground once again, then a knock on. Number 12 there, Charlie McAllister, knocking on for Oldham. So once again then Batley with head and ball. John Steinman puts in. It's out with Michael Booth. Looks for support. Stuck too far away then, I think, Keith.
Yeah, maybe so. It's probably worth noting that in the early part of this game, Oldham's handling particularly was very good. But now at this stage of the game, the cold will start getting into the fingers. The ball will be very, very slippy, and the handling is not going to be a pleasure for anybody this afternoon, I want to thought. And I think as the game goes on, we'll handling mistakes now.
So Keith Rain then for Batley. John Steinburn, it's a kick upfield. Has it gone? Yes, a beautiful kick that from the number 7. Looked as though it were going to go directly in, but touch judge said no. So that does relieve pressure for Batley then, Keith.
Yes, it was well judged of John Steinman to actually catch that part of the field that allowed the ball to bounce just in the touch. It was actually a marvellous kick, and Batley should reap the benefit of keeping Oldham pinned down here now and hope for handling mistakes so they can get the ball back.
So Oldham's head and ball. It looks like it's gone against the head. Oh, that's a blow for up to Oldham. It's nice for Batley though, that Andy Williams.
Crossing, silly.
Oh, and it's a penalty to Oldham. Crossing, says Mr. Morris. And Duncan Platt once again finds touch.
Andy Williams shouldn't have been in that direction.
So it's number 5, Paul Lord, then plays this ball. I think number 8, Dustin Donegan. So once again, then we're back on the halfway line. John Cogger. Oh, nice tackle that by Howard Bailey on John Cogger. Yes, he's seen that to the referee. Yes, silly that there. What do you think of that, Clint, Keith?
Well, it's the second time John Cogger's been penalised in this half, and if he does it again, one would imagine John Cogger may be going for a little bit of a rest, because that was actually a very, very silly thing to do, and he lashed out when there was absolutely no need for it, and it wasn't a very good kick there, but it's yet another penalty against Oldham. Bad discipline here, and this puts Batley in a good attacking position. Let's hope they can make a good break from this and hopefully get some points on the board here.
They've certainly got to hold this ball now of Batley, and it's Keith Rain is on inches short of this Oldham line. So they've got to go over here of Batley. John Steinburn from play the ball. Mark Fortis. Didn't get time to throw a pass out there, didn't Mark Fortis? Michael Booth. Howard Bailey. Oh, did well to take that ball, Howard Bailey. Yes, and it's bobbing all over the place. Away comes John Cogger with it. So Oldham once again then. Oh, it's a nice break is this from Duncan Platt. Oh, nice tackle eventually by Simon Wilson.
This guy's got more and more pressure.
Can play the ball this. Number 11 then Paul Round. Number 6 then Brett Clark. He's brought one tackle. Oh, eventually brought down by Howard Bailey. John Cogger. Oh, it's a kick upfield. It's a Batley player. Picked up by John Steinben. Went backwards to the referee. Fortunate there, John Steinben.
Like a top there.
So Gary Thornton then for Batley. He likely acting half-back. Sonny Wakarau.
Good running.
Yeah, nice break that from Sonny Wakarau. John Steinben. Trying to throw the middle here, John. Keith Rain. Mark Fortis. Oh, just couldn't get free there, couldn't Mark Fortis. He's actually got the ball out though. On his way to play on the referees for Mark Fortis once again. Oh, nice break that from the 13. Unfortunately for Batley, it's the last tackle. So what we're going to see here then, Michael Booth. He launches one.
Good one as well.
So it's Batley's ball, is it? No. Nothing from that, Keith.
Well, a good spirited play there from Batley. Maybe a little bit fortunate to allow play to go on the referee, but he did so, and it was a good kick there from Michael Booth. The ball in these conditions could go anywhere, and the higher the kick, the better. It came out there anyway on the Oldham advantage, but it's good encouraging stuff from Batley, is this, and if they could put a few points on the board before half-time, maybe another China goal, and we could see a very interesting second half, I'm sure.
Yes, that's the one. That's what they want now, Batley, is a few more points on the board. Mike Ford then. John Cogger. It's gone back to Duncan Platt.
Anyway.
Oh, he knocked on there, James Hamill, says Mr. Morris. Look now, that to me, Keith.
Well, I thought that ball went about 4 or 5 feet backwards, but anyway, perhaps a little bit of inexperience there from James Hamill, who maybe should have let the ball die before he picked it up, but a little bit of a harsh decision there, I felt, but the ball comes out on the Oldham side. Let's see what happens now.
That's Mike Ford, tackled nicely there by John Steinben, and it went forward, that ball. So once again, then a scrum down. So it's John Steinben to put in this time.
Get behind him.
Neil Hartley to Gary Thornton. Neil Hartley, then John Steinben. Mark Spate. Yes, he's got Oldham offside, Mr. Morris, well offside. So it's Simon Wilson looking for touch then. Yes, a good kick from Simon Wilson there. And Neil Hartley looking to play it quick. Mark Spate.
Played a big game so far.
John Steinben. 13's Mark Fortis. Neil Hartley. Sonny Wakarau.
Drop the goal.
So once again then Batley penetrated this Oldham 22. Keith Rain through the middle. Oh, it's gone to ground the ball. Unfortunate that for Batley once again.
What's happened there?
And it's Mr. Morris then having word with Keith Rain. I didn't just see what happened there, did you, Keith?
No, I didn't see what happened. Keith Rain lost the ball in the tackle there. He has played a big game so far for Batley, but lost the ball there, and whether he reacted angrily, I don't know, but I didn't exactly see what happened, but it's certainly going to result in a penalty for Oldham.
Stiff arm, says Mr. Morris.
I thought he'd given him 10 minutes, actually. I just wanted to see what he did.
And he's not found touch with that, and unfortunate for Batley. Paul Marshall knocked that ball forward.
Certainly think at this point that if Batley could put a try in the goal, or maybe a few points to get in the lead here at the moment, Oldham are looking very rattled, and it certainly wouldn't do Batley any harm now to get the advantage of a further couple of points. And it's another penalty there to Batley, and Oldham certainly at the moment have lost the composure, and it does seem that they are rapidly losing the discipline as well. So who knows? This game may turn out to throw us a shock up yet.
So as Keith said, in the meantime, Batley with a further penalty. Sam Wilson looks to get this in the corner. Also Batley now in an excellent attacking position here. And number 7, John Steinben, through to Mark Spate. So once again then Batley 10 yards from this Oldham line. John Steinben, Michael Booth. It's number 2, Gary Thornton. Keith Rain. And once again the ball gone to ground. So yet again it's a further scrum. And Oldham come away with it. Oh, nice tackle out. Andrew Williams there tackling number 3, Tony Anderson. And there's Paul Round. Oh, it's a good ball, that one. On a nice tackle. Excellent tackle by Mark Fortis, that. So looking to move this ball quickly now then, Oldham. Must have Mike Ford. Oh, nice tackle on Duncan Platt there from player coach Keith Rain.
The rattle.
Number 6, Brent Clark then.
It's going to be a turnover.
Yes.
It's got to be a turnover.
Kicked that one into touch there, did Paul Lord. And he wants to scrum down, Mr. Morris. Batley's heading ball. It looked like a turnover to me, Keith.
Well, surely that should have been a turnover, but it was on the 6th tackle, and the referee appears to have made a mistake there. But anyway, it should result in Batley's ball, which it does.
Gary Thornton tries to coincide. 13, Mark Fortis. He's got support with him. Number 3, Paul Marshall. Did well to hold that ball. So back this way then, John Steinben, Neil Hartley. Michael Booth. Howard Bailey.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, still going, Howard Bailey. This way then, Keith Rain, Mark Spate. Shrugs him off. So we've got the 5th tackle. Michael Booth launches one once again, and it's a beauty.
Well taken.
Nicely taken there by Duncan Platt. So once again then Paul Round for Oldham. Certainly keep him pinned down here, Keith.
These are good tactics from Batley, kicking the ball high on the fifth tackle, and the ball's come out again. It's actually endorsing what I said earlier, that as this game goes on, the handling areas are going to go more and more frequent as the players' hands get colder. But it's good play this from Batley, and if they can keep this up, maybe we might have a few points on the board here before half-time.
So Batley once again then penetrated the Oldham 22. Mark Spate through the middle. They just can't get through. Mark Spate, he has done now. He's got it to number 12, Wakarau. So Batley in a good attacking position to himself.
Offside, penalty to Batley.
Yes, a penalty to Batley. Offside, says Mr. Morris. Excellent position here for him, Keith, now.
Good break there by Wakarau. Took the ball on himself. Looked as though he may have a chance of going over, but the referee had seen that the Oldham players hadn't retired far enough to leave him play the ball. It's resulted in a chance for Simon Wilson to equalise the scores here. I'd like to see Batley score a trainer goal after this altered, because this could be a right game in the second half then.
So Simon Wilson looking to add 2 points then from this penalty. No, he's pulled that one wide. So the score here at Mount Pleasant. It's Batley 4, Oldham 6. Nothing from that, Keith.
No, well, these are bad misses, and I saw the Dewsbury versus Bramley game last week, and Dewsbury missed 3 easy goal kicks in the space of about 10 minutes when they looked to have the game sewn up, and these points can count double and treble psychologically as the game goes on. Bad misses, and these really should be going over the bar.
So as Keith said, then nothing from that for Batley. It's still Batley 4, Oldham 6. And we've got play on the halfway line then. Batley in possession. Keith Rain. Michael Booth switches it. It's Mark Fortis. And he won't let him up. No, what's he going to give Mr. Morris? Oh, he's let it go. John Steinburn then. Turn back inside Keith Rain. Oh, he's got the ball free. Yes, having a fine game here this afternoon is Keith Rain. Sonny Wakarau. Got it to Paul Marshall. Looks for support. Oh, excellent play that from Batley. And it's the last tackle, so what we're going to see now then. John Steinburn. He launches one. And it looks a good one. Oh, it's bobbing all over the place. It's gone to Michael Booth. Oh, unfortunate that. What about that then, Keith?
Very unfortunate. Good tactics again from Batley. This is definitely a good ploy to put the bomb up on that 5th and 6th tackle, and there's going to be a penalty there against Mark Fortis, but it was good play. Very unfortunate that Michael Booth couldn't take that ball first time and put it down, because I would have liked to see the referee's decision there.
Well, had Michael Booth taken that ball, and it would have resulted in a try for Batley. Oh, and it's bobbing, still bobbing all over. What's he going to give here, Mr. Morris? Batley come away with it once again. Neil Hartley then. A long one. James Amble. Andrew Williams. He's got to come inside as Andrew Williams. I did well to keep that ball in. So Neil Hartley then. Mark Fortis, and once again it's gone to ground. So Mike Ford then for Oldham.
Yeah.
Plays it quickly.
Never played it.
Oh, it's a penalty. A penalty to Oldham. Never played that ball, Keith.
Well, he didn't play it, but the referee says that he was pulled off the ball as he was playing it, so I wouldn't dispute that decision. But Batley are playing some good rugby here, and Oldham, like I said, after starting very well and looking very capable with the handling early doors, they're certainly on the rack at the moment. There's no doubt about that.
That's number 8, then Austin Donegan for Oldham. John Cogger. Oh, did well to get that ball out. 12, Charlie McAllister. Oh, and it's gone to ground. It went backwards. And in the meantime, we've got Brett Clark with a break on here. He's got support with him. It's up to James Hamill. Oh, nicely tackled. It's a good break that though from Brett Clark. Mike. Duncan Platt then. What's he going to send a long pass out? 11 is Paul Round. Oh, good tackle. So then to Batley's 22 and Oldham. Number 12 there, Charlie McAllister. And we've got a fracas on here. A touch judging, referee in. 3 dozen players in, Keith.
Well, it started with Charlie McAllister and Andy Williams did this, and there was a slight reaction in size there because John Cogger, the Oldham loose forward, dived straight in and accentuated the bout. But in the first instance, it was definitely Andy Williams and Charlie McAllister, and I didn't exactly precisely see what happened, but there was certainly a fracas there, and the players have accentuated that. What the referee's decision from this will be, I wouldn't like to have a guess.
Well, it will be interesting the decision from Mr. Morris, will this? Well, just what he's doing, Mr. Morris. It looks like he's coming over to the benches.
Let's have a look at the video.
As I'm away with the Batley chairman, Stephen Ball. So the Batley chairman on the field, the first time I've ever seen that, Keith.
He'll be thinking about calling it off.
I don't know what's happening here, unless there's been a scene in the crowd, which it does look as though there has been. There is something going on in the crowd at the moment. This is bad news. I mean, let's be fair, this is rugby league. It isn't a namby-pamby women's game like soccer. So we don't want to see this sort of thing in the crowd. And one or two of the stewards are moving over there. There is a police presence in the ground. There shouldn't be too much of a scene going on, I wouldn't have thought. But it looks to me as though it's actually women that are involved. But, I suppose this is the age of equality, and if women want to have a few words with each other and have a bit of a set to, then I suppose they've as much right as a man, but it's certainly a bizarre situation.
Yes, it certainly looks as though we've got crowd trouble here, because Mr. Morris did call Stephen Ball, the Battle chairman, onto the pitch. It looks as though it's quieting down at this particular moment. In the meantime, we've got Mr. Morris giving what is going to be a controversial decision, I should imagine.
It's got to be a scrum down.
Well,
he's given them both.
He's given them both.
He's given them both.
Is it the yellow card? Yes, it's the yellow card. So it's Andrew Williams and I just can't see who it is for Oldham. Charlie McAllister, 10 minutes each. So, and Oldham come away with a penalty. Duncan Platt looks for touch. So Batley's got to defend here now. This would be the wrong time to let Oldham in, Keith.
Certainly. Without coming steaming in for the try there.
Yes, an excellent try that from number 11, Paul Round. Just what Batley didn't want. As I say, Keith, the last time Paul Round was up here, he scored 4 tries. And that certainly was a good one there.
Yes, it was a good try, certainly, but one has to question the actual circumstances that led up to that. Batley had Oldham on the rack for a good 20 minutes there, and through a situation that involved him around whether it be the Andy Williams, Charlie McAllister, or the incident in the crowd. And I'm not too sure here if John Cogger hasn't been sent off.
Well, he's certainly walking this way, is John Cogger.
If he's off, he's off for the rest of the game, because the referee certainly hasn't raised the yellow card. It looks to me as though John Cogger has walked from the field, and this is certainly an incident-packed last 10 minutes. And it's the third time this half that John Cogger's had a run-in with the referee, and the referee's obviously said, enough's enough, you'll get off.
Well, it is John Cogger coming off, certainly, so that's in Batley's favour. Just what led up to that, we don't know. But in the meantime, as I say, number 11 there, Paul Round, scored a further try for Oldham. And Richard Platt looking to convert this. It looks a good kick. No, it's gone wide. So with that 38 minutes to play in this first half, it's now Oldham 10, Batley 4. Certainly action-packed at this stage, Keith.
Well, it is, and I'm sure there are going to be words spoken about this game afterwards, and I'm not too sure what's actually the situation, is it? But Tony Barrow, the Barrow coach, is not too... the Oldham coach is not too thrilled with the situation at the moment, and the referee says that went back, but once again a debatable decision, and there's a lot of incident in this game at the moment. It actually needs a few steady heads here to bring the game down to earth again at the moment.
That's quite right, Keith. And in the meantime, has that gone forward? It must have gone forward, that. Number 3, Tony Anderson there.
That's offside. Or forward anyway.
Well, he certainly out at play now, was Mr. Morris. I think after all that, I think it's a knock on, Keith.
Yes, he's given a knock on in the end. I'm amazed that he actually let the first pass get away, but it's going to be Batley's Eden ball here, and the referee has got to both take a grip on this game and settle things down here, because things could very, very quickly get out of hand here.
So Simon Wilson in for Batley, James Hamill, and it's tackled by his pony number 1, Duncan Platt. Sonny Wakarau now.
Apparently we received word that John Cugger was actually sent off there for assaulting one of the spectators, would you believe?
Well, if that's the decision, Keith, I certainly didn't see it. Honest penalised Batley once again then. Talking. Well, they've got to keep them out now, Keith. It's the dying moments of this first half. Just what Batley didn't want was that try, and now a penalty. It's put Oldham into the Batley 22.
That's right, and what it actually needs here at the moment is that half-time break for things to settle down, and for both coaches to give the players a good talking to, and for the referee to perhaps have a word with both teams as well. And it would also not be a bad thing for the crowd to have a few moments to settle down as well, I think.
So it's the big number 8 there for Oldham, Austin Donegan. We've certainly got to keep them out now in these dying moments of the first half of Batley. Mike Ford, number 11 Paul Round. He's blocked that tackle, and he's got it to Brett Clark. It's a nice tackle by Mark Fortis. In fact, he's got the ball free. Duncan Platt then for Oldham. He puts a little kick in. What's it going to be? Oh, it's the race for this ball. Nothing from that, I'm told him.
25-yard tap.
So tap on the 22-metre line then for Batley. And it's Keith Rain coming away with this ball. To Mark Spate. On a crunching tackle lad off number 8 Austin Donegan on Mark Spate. Oh, it's a penalised Oldham, yes, it's a penalty to Batley. So Simon Wilson looking for touch from this one. The touch judge there having a word with Mr. Morris. Oh, it's just come down now. It's changed the decision, Keith.
That is the first time I've seen that happen in years. I'm afraid Mr. Morris has left something to be desired in this game, and I wouldn't like to have a guess at the report that's going to be going in after the game here. But anyway, Batley get the ball against the head there, and this game is far from over.
What a nice break on here from John Steinburn. That really was justice to Batley, was that? Well, that's the half-time multi. The score here at Mount Pleasant is Oldham 10, Batley 4. An action-packed first half. I'm sure we're in for a cracking second half, Keith.
Well, hopefully so. Let's hope things settle down and we get back to playing rugby here. And certainly Mr. Morris wants to sort things out as far as the playing side goes here, because his performance has not been very good this afternoon, that's to say.
So that's the first half over here at Mount Pleasant, and it's Oldham 10, Batley 4. And we look forward to the second half. Well, we'll go back to the second half here at Mount Pleasant, to the Regal Trophy second round. Batley versus Oldham. Oldham leading Batley by 10 points to 4. First half full of action. One or two controversial decisions. As I said, I do have with me a well-known presenter from HWD, Keith Boffin. Keith is giving summarising. What about that first half then, Keith?
Well, it was an entertaining first half, and when it all boils down to it at the end of the day, it's still only 6 points in this game, and in these conditions anything can happen. But obviously the advantage is going to lie with the first division side playing downhill, but we'll see what happens this half and see what the outcome is.
In the meantime, then we do have a substitution for Batley. A nice play from Howard Bailey. A beautiful break, in fact. Oh, an excellent break. That from the Batley 11. As I was saying, we do have a substitution on. It's 15 Darren Childs on for number 10 Mark Spate. So 15 then Darren Childs on for Mark Spate. Batley do have the advantage actually this half because John Cogger, the Oldham loose forward, sent off there. Apparently for assault on a spectator. And I've just noticed number 15 for Oldham, John Fieldhouse on. So both teams with one substitution on at this moment. So John Staben looks for touch. It's not got there. It's number 2 Norman Francis then for Oldham.
Who's Childs on for,
Darren Platt then, the full back for Oldham. Nice break there.
Yeah.
Number 10 John for Oldham. He managed to get that ball to Mike Ford. Oh, no chance of taking that ball. In fact, he threw that pass forward there, Keith.
Well, balls have got to go to hands, and especially in these conditions, there's no chance of recovering from a bad ball. And it's going to be a battle-heading ball here, and an excellent break in the first couple of minutes of this half from Howard Bailey there. And the referee penalises Batley for feeding, which is a strange event these days.
Well, it's certainly easily the pressure for Oldham there. A penalty to him. Mr. Morris says John Steinben feeding. Richard Platt there finds touch. At 15 Fieldhouse. Sends Mike Ford. Turns it back to number 10 John Fairbank. What's the switch here? 11's ball round. Oh, it puts a little kick in. It's bounced back off a Batley player. And it's picked up by Paul Marshall for Batley.
Play on.
John Steinben then. Sonny Wakarau. John Steinben. So for the first time then it's Darren Childs. Neil Hartley acting half back then to John Steinben.
Offside.
He's got nowhere to go there, hasn't John? Keith Rain then looks for support. Oh, nicely taken by Al Bailey. And it's a break on again from the number 11. Oh, he's having a fine half. Is John? Excellent taking that. Did well there, did Mark Fortis to hold that ball. Some fine play though from Howard Bailey there, Keith.
Excellent play from Howard Bailey. He's had a very good game, and that was a splendid take there from Mark Fortis, who took his eye off the ball in the first instance. You could see his head move, but regathered there anyway, and that's an excellent kick, and it pins Oldham back onto their 5-yard line.
So it's come down then 10 yards from the Oldham line. Oldham with it in ball.
Williams and McAllister back on.
Yes, it's Oldham come away with this ball. So Batley looking to pin them in this 22 area. On the time there, Richard Russell. So they're still pinned in this 22 area, Oldham. Number 6 there, Brett Clark.
Tackled last one.
So they've had 6 tackles, Oldham, and they're still pinned up in this 22 area. A long kick from Duncan Platt.
Williams and McAllister come back on.
In the meantime, we do have the sin bin men. That's Andrew Williams And McAllister for Oldham back on the field.
Offside.
Number two's Gary Thornton. It's a nice break. And unfortunately the ball's gone to ground once again. Hard lines that, Keith.
Yeah, very hard lines. Paul Marshall was on his outside there. If he could have got that ball away, anything could have happened. And it's interesting that the referee gives an offside decision there after two instances the other way had resulted in play on. But anyway, the referee gives a penalty on the halfway line, and it takes some of the pressure away there just for a moment or two.
For the full-back then, Duncan Platt finds touch. And once again then Oldham launch an attacking move. Fieldhouse. Big John Fieldhouse is the ex-Great Britain forward. Number 10 there, Fairbank then for Oldham. And they've penetrated Batley's 22 now. On his penalised Batley once again. His penalised Sonny Wacko catching that ball, he says. So what we're going to see from Oldham now. Yes, it's Duncan Platt there, electing to attempt 2 more points then for Oldham. Certainly haven't had things their own way at all today, Keith, have they, Oldham?
Well, not by any stretch, but I think if they've had anything their own way, it's perhaps been 1 or 2 of these decisions, because they have bordered on the harsh on the Batley side, and I'm not an impartial man, but OK, the referee's there to referee the game, but it does seem that 1 or 2 of the borderline decisions have gone against Batley so far.
Well, in the meantime, Richard Duncan Platt, should I say, made no mistake there. So 6.5 minutes gone of the second half then. It's now Batley 4, Oldham 12. Seven by Mike Ford. Oh, excellent tackle. It's Fairbank then for... sorry, it's 15. It's John Fieldhouse, should I say. Oh, that's gone to ground. Dropped on by Keith Lane for Batley. John Steinben. Sonny Wakarau. Oh, excellent tackle on him that. Michael Booth. Mark Fortis. And once again then gone to ground again. Bobbing all over the place, this ball. Obviously now, Keith, like a lump of ice, this ball.
Well, conditions weren't going to get any better as the game went on, and the sands get cold and the ball gets... a covering of ice on it. The handling is going to be very, very bad. But, once again, Batley give away the penalty there, and they're performing very well. But the ball goes to the ground again. Once again, I would imagine a mixture of a case of either the ball having ice on it or his hands being cold. But really, a very bad mistake there by James Hamill. It was a bad kick, but he had every opportunity to take that ball, but unfortunately it didn't happen. It's going to result in a scrum with an Oldham heading ball.
Yes, a scrum on Batley's 22 then. Oldham with heading ball. And struggling there is Mike Ford to get that ball out.
Knock on.
In fact, it's a knock on. It's got to be Batley's heading ball this time.
I'll change.
So John Steinman puts in for Batley. There's Neil Hartley coming away. Well, it's Gary Thornton actually plays it to himself.
Look at them all offside.
This is Neil Hartley in for Batley. Tries it through the middle. Yes. What's the give? Oh, it's a touch judge there. Yes, he's taking notice of the touch judge there as Mr. Morris. There's a further scrum down. Just don't know what that will for you, Keith.
No idea. No idea at all.
OK then. In the meantime, then it's Oldham. It's number 12, Charlie McAllister, coming away with this ball. There's Paul Lord, and it's a try in the corner. Yes, it's a try in the corner, that for number 5, Paul Lord. That stemmed from a controversial once again, Keith.
Yes, it did. An innocuous situation. Batley come away with the ball. The referee pulls the play back on the say-so some of the Oldham players. Has a look at the touch judge. Decides to award a knock-on for something that we didn't see whether it was right or not. I don't know. But the result is that Batley paid the penalty, and and it results in a try. But that really probably is the end of the game as a competition. But Batley have certainly come out of this game with a great deal of credit, and let's hope they keep battling away this last 25 minutes or so and have another go at these Oldham players. Been that much between these two sides.
Well, as we said there, Paul Lord going over in the corner for Oldham. And once again, Duncan Platt looking to add a further 2 points. Certainly his hardest kick this afternoon. No, and it's not there, so it's a further 4 points then for Oldham. So 10 minutes of the second half gone here at Mount Pleasant, the Regal Trophy round 2. It's Batley 4, Oldham 16. And John Staben restarts. Charlie McAllister then tries it through the middle. And that's well picked up by Batley. John Steinben. 11's Howard Bailey. Neil Hartley this for Batley. So they're inside the Oldham 22 now, Batley. Breaks Keith Rain, looks for support. Oh, he's turned around nicely. John Steinben's with him. So Batley then 15 yards from this Oldham line. Michael Booth. Howard Bailey. Quickly on Howard Bailey, but he's broke that tackle. Sonny Wakarau has gone backwards. That's the last tackle he gives him, Mr. Morris. What we're going to see from Batley. Michael Booth. Once again he launches one. And it's a beauty. Brett Clark come away with that ball. What do you think of that then, Keith?
Well, it perhaps was a good kick, but unfortunately there weren't too many Batley players there to actually put pressure on Brett Clark, but he took the ball well, and once again Batley have played well in this game. They are playing well, and perhaps it could have been a little bit closer in the scores. But one or two strange decisions still come from the referee there.
Well, let's give that back to one as Mr. Morris for Oldham. 15's Fieldhouse. And that's got to go directly into touch. No, it's a good kick, is that? Found touch with that. So it's come down then on Batley's 22. John Steinben puts in for Batley. Yes, it's penalised Oldham. So penalty to Batley then. He's just pressured a little bit. A nice kick from Simon Wilson. That's Darren Childs. Oh, they've got a further 10 yards of Batley. So Simon Wilson looking for touch once again. It's taken play into Oldham's 22. So what we're going to see from this then? Once again then Darren Childs. Oh, nice run from him. So Batley putting pressure on Oldham now. Keith Rain. Looking to get away with that one, but Batley still going. It's Keith Rain. It's 11 there. It's Howard Bailey. 8 inches short. So Batley now then. Yards from this Oldham line. Mark 40 second half back. Tries it himself, but there's no way through there. John Steinben. Number 6 is Michael Booth. And he's held on the line. John Steinben, Keith Rain, oh beautiful try! Yes, he's given it to the referee. What do you think of that then, Keith?
Well, once again it was the same move as Keith Rain scored the first try from whether the referee was in perfect position there to see whether the ball was grounded correctly. He says it was, and that was a good try. One or two of the Barrow connections in front of us, including Coach Tony Barrow, had contested the decision there, but the referee was certainly only 2 yards away from the play, and Mr. Barrow was actually 45 yards away, so I would imagine the referee was in a very good position there to see what actually happened. But anyway, it's resulted in a try for Batley. They're back in this game. Surely John Steinman, who's took over the kicking duties, will put this over, and all of a sudden we've got a situation of hopefully 16 points to 10, which is correct, yes. So Batley right back in this game, and who says that it's over? Let's go back at them now, see if we can get another try and a goal back on the sheets, and who knows, we might yet sneak a win out of this game, Mark Batley.
Yes, an excellent try there for play coach, shall I say, Keith Rain. That's two this match. A lightning pass once again from John Steinman then, and John Steinman putting that. It's now Batley 10, Oldham 16. Sonny Wackarao then. John Steinman from acting half-back. Simon Wilson to kick upfield, and it's gone as far as Duncan Platt. Oh, he's brought one tackle. Paul Lord in this for Oldham. Eleventh ball round. Mike Ford is for Oldham. Nowhere to go. Ben Clark. John Fieldhouse. The talks Charlie McAllister's got the ball free. So they've got to do something now with the ball of Oldham. It's a kick.
Well offside anyway.
Dropped on by Simon Wilson. So Batley pinned on their own line now.
No, I don't think you would. I think
The 5 was Andrew Williams. (15) Darren Childs. So I had a good game since he came on, Darren Childs, Keith.
Darren Childs plays very well since he came on, and he looks to have taken a little bit of a knock there, but he has certainly performed very well since he came on, and two very, very strong performances in the Batley pack from both Howard Bailey and Keith Rain in this game so far.
So it's a kick upfield once again then from Simon Wilson, being chased by Duncan Platt. The Batley players are up there. Got a tackle him first time. Oh yes, he tackled himself actually. And the 5's Paul Lord tries it through the middle. A nice tackle by Howard Bailey. Behind there, Richard Russell. Fieldhouse once again in for Oldham. Oh, that's gone to ground. Dropped on by Keith Rain. Well, it's beyond us, Mr. Morris. It's Darren Childs once again then for Batley. Neil Hartley. John Steinman to Michael Booth. Tries it himself, Michael Booth. John Steinman once again then. 12 Sonny Wackarao. So Batley then on the 22 of Oldham. Number 2 Gary Thornton there. John Steinman launches one. It's a good kick. The Batley players underneath that. It's dropped on by Howard Bailey. Oh, unfortunate that for Batley. What about that, Keith?
Well, it was unfortunate as it turned out there. Howard Bailey had a clearance to the line, but the referee said it's a turnover for the ball going forward there on the sixth tackle, so Oldham come away with the ball. But once again, good intelligent play there from the Batley players, and let's hope they don't give away this situation here. Now, good tackle there once again from Howard Bailey. He's been all over the field this game, and Batley are playing very well, and they're certainly not out of this contest yet.
So it's Oldham bringing the ball downfield now then. John Fieldhouse this. Oh, he's got the ball free. Oh, they're still moving it. Then it's to Mike Ford, is this? Oh, he's thrown it anywhere. Picked up by John Steinman. Oh, a heavy tackle that. A very heavy tackle is that one on John Steinman. The touch judge in there. He's not given anything. What about that, Keith?
Well, it was certainly a very late tackle and a very heavy tackle. I was surprised that neither the touch judge or the referee said anything about that, but luckily the best thing we can say after that is that John Steinman didn't get injured. And Batley are playing very well with a lot of spirit and a lot of determination. They're not out of this game yet. Let's see some good play now. Keith Ray once again taking the ball in here. He's been a tower of strength for Batley this afternoon. These forwards are working extremely well. Let's hope we get some reward out of this.
So back with Michael Booth, looks for support. Simon Wilson has got it to Darren Childs. He's got support with him on the wing. It's Andy Williams, cuts inside. Michael Booth this. Oh, it's Darren Childs. Can he get into the corner? Darren Childs. He's in. He's Darren Childs. It's a beauty, yes. An excellent try that from the 15, Darren Childs. Really put Batley bang in this game then.
We were talking earlier on in this game about how desperately important those two missed goal kicks could have been in the first half. And let's hope that John Steinman, who looks as though he's going to take this kick, will put this one over, because I would hate to see this game go in its final stages with those two goal kicks actually counting so much. The ball's been bouncing all over the place in this half so far, but Batley have played well, they've played with determination, and the ball's come out to the side of the Endeavour at this stage, and that was a good determined piece of work there from Batley, resulting in Darren Child going over unopposed. And let's hope that Batley can actually build on this, consolidate on this situation, and let's just hope that John Steinman can pull one out of the bag now to level and tie this score.
Thank you very much, Keith. Well, that really puts Batley back in this game now. Can John Steinman land this goal? Some fine play there from number 6, Michael Booth, resulted in Darren Childs going over. And we're looking now for John Steinman to land this goal for Batley. Oh, and it's a beauty. Oh, unfortunate that. It just curled at the wrong time there. But nevertheless, it's Batley bang back in this game now. The score here at Mount Pleasant, Batley 14, Oldham 16.
Substitute for Oldham, number 14, Dominic Lerner, for the 12, Taylor McAllister, and for Batley, number 14, Paul Rees, replacing number 9, Neil Hartley.
In the meantime, then we have a further substitution. Number 14 for Batley comes on with Paul Rees, and off goes Neil Hartley. I didn't just catch who the Oldham substitutes was. It's certainly number 15.
Rain for McAllister.
It's only Dwayne for McAllister, that's who it is. Mark Fortis comes away with it then for Batley. And we certainly do have a game on our hands now, Keith.
And the touch judges on the field here as well. It looks like it could be a penalty against Oldham here, and that's very silly discipline on the part of Oldham. It's going to be a penalty to Batley. Chance here to make a few yards and to put some pressure back on. Good determination there. Batley are looking fit, they're looking well, they're looking full of ideas at the moment. Let's hope they can convert another score uphill and actually take this game. It would be one against the odds, but let's say this has been a marvellous performance from Batley so far, and it deserves some reward from this game.
So then it's Paul Rees for the first time on. It's gone to ground. On it's gone to ground once again then.
It's going to be an up and no advantage.
So it's come down then, and it's Oldham with a ball. Mike Ford to put in then for Oldham. On it's gone for himself. Tackled by John Steinman. It's number 14, Murray Dwayne then for Oldham. Number 10 there, John Fairbank.
15 minutes in.
'15, John Fieldhouse. Got to tackle now of Batley. They've got to keep him out. 7, Mike Ford did well to hold that ball. Number 6, Brent Clark. Oh, he's picked it up. And it's the last tackle. Number 7, Mike Ford puts one in. It looks a good one. Oh, collected there by James Amble, the Batley fullback. But they've got a lot of work to do now. Batley, they're pinned on their own line, Keith.
Been on their own line. It was a good take there by James Hamilton. Did well to actually stay in the field of play and not have to give a drop goal away from under the sticks, because that would have been a bad situation. Anybody who fancied taking a drop goal on a day like this would be a brave man indeed. But Batley have got to work hard now. Paul Rees bringing the ball out. They've got to try and get this ball into a situation where from maybe the 5th or 6th tackle they can actually get the ball back, and Simon Wilson puts the ball upfield. It's a good kick in the circumstances, and let's hope they can get upfield now and keep Oldham pegged back down here up here.
So Duncan Platt, then the Oldham fullback, brings the ball into Batley's half. Number 11 there, Paul Round. '15's John Fieldhouse, turns that ball down to Paul Lord. He's still going. Oh, he's weaving all over the place. Number 11, Paul Round. Penetrated Batley's 22 once again. Oh, nice little pass that to Duncan Platt. Oh, Andy Williams intercepted. Where's he going? He's still going though. He's got support with him. What's he going to do?
He had to, I think.
I think he had to go inside there, did Andrew Williams, Keith.
It was a marvellous interception there from Andy Williams, but what a shame he just didn't have the actual situation that he could take it on the outside, because he would have been away there. But he did the right thing, came inside, took his play, and it's another chance for Batley to put themselves into a challenging situation here.
So it's Paul Rees then for Batley. Oh, nice play. Oh, interception once again there from Paul Roundo. So from a promising attacking position there, Batley now find themselves defending. Number 15 there, John Fieldhouse. Oh, an excellent ball that is Paul Lord once again then. Oh, what's he going to do?
No.
What's he give the referee? Yes, it's penalised James Hamill, the Batley full back.
Harsh.
Something of a harsh decision, don't you think, Keith?
It did seem a harsh decision to me. The referee was right there. I think, to be honest, that Lord was actually looking for the penalty, but anyway, he's got it and the referee's given it. So it looks as though we're going to have to play the ball. So good tackling here needed.
So it's 15 field out, should I say. Batley looking to keep them out now. Got to keep them out. What's that, Mike Ford? 14's Duane. Looks like that's number 9, Richard Russell. On inches short now, then Oldham. It's coming back this way, the ball. Rolling there, Duncan Platt. 6 is Brent Clark. It's gone back to Fieldhouse. Number 5, Paul Lord. Oh, there's still more. It's gone to ground. No, he's waved it back as Mr. Russ, should have said Mr. Morris there. Certainly on the spot there. So it's come down 10 yards from Batley's line then. And it looks like Howard Bailey took a knock in that tackle. That's quickly out, John Stoneman on the blind side. Keith Rain. Michael Booth then. That's 14 Rees. Mark Fortis into Simon Wilson. It's a kick upfield once again then. Will it find touch? No. Duncan Platt on it again. Got to get him first time, Batley. Five Paul Lord there for Oldham. Seven Mike Ford. And 14 only due Wayne. Oh, nice tackle that. Howard Bailey tackle there on Ronnie Dewayne. Number 10 John Fairbank has got the ball free. It's number 5 Paul Lord once again then for Oldham. And it's the last tackle. They've gained no ground whatsoever there. Oh, it's a kick downfield. James Hamill under this one. And it's taken it cleanly this time. Comes away with it. Nice tackle on the 22. What about that, Keith?
Well, we've just been told that Keith Rain is the man of the match, and the Regal Trophy man of the match. He's certainly wouldn't dispute that at all. One of the outstanding performances in the Batley pack, both from Keith Rain and Howard Bailey. And let's hope that in these closing minutes of this game that Batley can actually maintain this pressure and gain some reward for a marvellous team performance.
So Batley bringing it upfield then, Sonny Wakarau. He's looked for support. He's got it with Mark Fortis, but there's nowhere to go. So John Steinben, Michael Booth, Simon Wilson. Oh, nice pass there. James Hamill come inside. Unfortunate that for the fullback.
Last one.
Got to do something now then of Batley. It's gone back to Simon Wilson. Launches a kick.
Missed that.
Duncan Platt there knocking it back. So got to get him first time of Batley. Oh, excellent tackle. Fine tackle that from Michael Booth. So they're pinned in their own 22 now at Oldham. Batley certainly got to keep them here. Yes, it's a knock on. It's in Batley's favour this. Batley's hidden ball now. Can Batley get a try here? All they've got to do now is Batley's hold on to this ball. Not got to try anything silly here, Keith.
No, not at all. Good basic rugby. Try and make the mistakes if there are going to be any work for you. Play good basic rugby, a strong play, and let's hope that something can come out of this now. The main thing is to get the ball from the scrum first.
Well, John Steinben certainly put it in. Only struggling for it. Oh, it's gone against the head. No, it hasn't. No, he's got it. Oh. James Hamill, the full-back then. Well, just got to hold on to this ball. It's 15 Adam Childs. Oh, and that's gone to ground. Oldham come away with that ball. Unfortunate that for Batley.
Who lost the ball then?
Oh, it's just come down as a referee.
Back the heading ball.
The Regal Trophy man of the match goes to Batley number 8, Keith Rain.
Let's put that one in John Steinben. He comes away with it unopposed. Oh, it's penalised him.
I don't believe that.
Oh, it's penalised him for feeding. What about that, Keith?
I don't agree with it.
So it's a let off for Oldham, is that? So Duncan Platt looking to put this ball well downfield. Oh, no, he hasn't done. Certainly got to fight for this ball now of Batley, while Evan Oldham's got the ball. Certainly going to be hard work for Batley. John Fieldhouse. Oh, excellent tackle. Oh, yes, it's gone Batley's way as that ball. Well picked up by John Steinben. Throws a pass out to Simon Wilson. He's got Andy Williams on his wing.
No, he did right.
He held on to that ball there. It's Simon Wilson and it's Andrew Williams. To Michael Booth. Paul Marshall. No way through there for him, Paul Marshall.
Come on, Rain, big run there.
It's gone back to Michael Booth. Sonny Wakarau. James Hamill. Back this way then, Michael Booth. Looks for support. Keith Rain. Tries it through the middle. Oh, well dropped on that ball. Paul Marshall dropped on that ball well there for Batley. 13's Mark 40s. So's a dummy. So what we're going to see now for Batley then, John Steinben. Launches one. Oh, it's picked up by number 5, Andy Williams. That's a ball within Mark 40s. Number 11's Howard Bailey. Kick through by Simon Wilson. Well, it's off that for Oldham. Well, they've got Oldham pinned on their own line now. They've got to keep them here. What about that, Keith? A bit of excitement?
Yes, I didn't think the kick was the right policy there, but having said that, it very nearly resulted in a score, and let's hope they can keep these Oldham players pinned up here now in the closing stages of this game and maybe get a little slip of the ball and an advantage from a mistake, and let's hope they can come away with some points here.
Well, the play now surely is to keep Oldham pinned up in this 22 area. The Fieldhouse coming away with it. Certainly some good tackling now from Batley. It's gone back to Duncan Platt. That's gone as far as John Steinben, who took that ball lovely. Andy Williams. Gavin Childs. He throws one off. Andy Williams looks for support. Oh, well taken by Sonny Wakarau. Well taken by Michael Booth. It's gone back to James Hamill. And we've got the overlap now, Batley. Gary Thornton, can he make it? He puts a kick in. It's a chase for this ball. On his kick dead by number 7 there, Mike Ford. Certainly Oldham under pressure here, Keith.
Well, that handling then by Michael Booth and Sonny Wakarau was absolutely unbelievable in the conditions. And Batley are really throwing this ball about now, and they've got Oldham pinned back here. It has to be said really that if Batley come out of this game without any reward for this performance, and it's been most unjust, but they really are playing well, and let's just hope that things can turn in their favour in this last couple of minutes.
So a drop out from under the post then. It's 13 Mark 40s. He's got support with him. It's Paul Marshall. Yes, he's dragged into touch. So it's Oldham's hidden ball is this. So Mike Ford puts in. Yes, it's come out of the way. Certainly got to tackle well now here of Batley. What we want now, Keith, is for Oldham to lose this ball.
Well, yeah, it's wishful thinking, I think, but certainly the battle of tackling has been ferocious and very fair in this second half. It's been a marvellous team performance, and it'd be a shame we can not come away with anything out of this game now.
So the last tackle signals Mr. Morris. Brett Clark. He puts a long kick in. Oh, well taken by James Hamill. Got to get themselves upfield. They've got Andy Williams with him.
Did the right thing.
So they've got themselves to make out of ground now of Batley. Keith Rain. Sonny Wakarau. Looks for support. Plays it to himself. Offside. Oh, he's got him offside. Oh, that's in Batley's favour now. Simon Wilson running over to take this. What we want now is a good kick from Simon, Keith.
Absolutely. It's not bad.
So is this Batley's last attack. Mark 40s. Well onto that one nicely. So Batley now on the Oldham 22 line. Keith Rain. Oh, that's been knocked forward.
Play back to one.
Play back to one, says Mr. Morris. It's Howard Bailey. Oh, he's brought that tackle. Back to one again, signals Mr. Morris.
Yeah.
So Batley certainly putting it together now, James Hamill.
Shift it, Jim, shift it.
John Steinben, Michael Booth. Oh, slip there by Michael Booth. John Steinben then. Number 8's Keith Rain. It's a nice pass to Paul Marshall. Oh, they're certainly pressing now, Batley. Simon Wilson from play the ball. Oh, another yard short. It's the last tackle. What we're going to see here from Batley. Come on, we want something quick. Oh, it's Keith Rain! It's fire! It's a beauty! It's a try from number 8, Keith Rain! That's 3 times Keith this match! 3 times and 3 times he's come off. That's tremendous, is that? And it's just desserts as well. Let's not take it away from Batley. They've deserved this. And let's hope that we can get this goal over now and then defend like blazers for the last part of this game. And Batley have got a chance of coming away here with one of the most memorable victories that Mount Pleasant has seen for many a year. Well, I think you said it all there, Keith. That was a hat-trick of tries for number 8, Keith Rain. A lightning pass once again from John Steinburn. And it's Batley now in front here. So what we're going to see now is an upset here at Mount Pleasant this afternoon in the Regal Trophy second round. John Steinburn, and it's there, and that's the ulter! It's a marvellous victory that for Batley, beating Oldham in the Regal Trophy second round. It's Oldham 16. Batley 20, sorry, we're all getting carried away in this press box. Nevertheless, an absolute astounding victory for Batley here at Mount Pleasant this afternoon. The Regal Trophy second round, it's Oldham 16.
Well, that was an absolutely determined performance. It was a good performance. Oldham started this game at a million miles an hour. They started with good handling. They seemed to be in control of the situation well before half time. But that second half performance was Batley, was the best I've seen for many a long year. I haven't seen that many Batley performances over the years, but it was a marvellous performance, and let nobody take anything away from Batley's moment of glory here. But we're going into the draw for the next round tomorrow morning. I believe it's at 7:50 on Radio Leeds, and let's hope it's a good draw. And let's be fair, Batley had 1 or 2 injury problems today, but this team have actually come out here today. They knew they had a job to do, and they've stuck to their guns. It's been a marvellous performance, and let everybody connected with the Batley Club take great pleasure in this. I can see 1 or 2 of the Batley directors down here at the moment. You'd have thought they'd have actually won the cup, but it's been a marvellous performance, and the whole Batley side supporters and officials can take great pleasure from this.
And the best thing about this victory this afternoon, Keith, is that Keith Rain, coach, has scored a hat-trick of tries.
3 times Oldham have fallen for what you could call the Geary move, and 3 times Keith Rain has actually pulled it out of the bag, and it's been a tremendous performance from him. As far as the game went on, Sonny Wakero came into the game more prominently as well. He's played a major part in it, but every one of the Batley players today has played absolutely out of their skin. Full credit to them.
Well, that's it from Mount Pleasant here this afternoon in the Regal Trophy second round. The score, an upset here on the cards, of course. It's Batley 20, Oldham 16. Right, Keith. Regal Trophy second round. Batley 20, Oldham 16. We've got to say for that one.
Well, we've won, and that's what we came to do. We had a bit of a makeshift team. A few players got injured last week. I had every faith in lads, I told them that. And if they'd had much confidence in their ability as I had in mind, and when we went out to win, I know we could do it, especially when snow came. Perfect chance.
You wanted these turkeys then, what were the incentive?
That's all it was. Well, if the turkeys are as big as these fellas' hearts, we'll all have a good Christmas dinner.
And what about that then, Keith? 3 tries for yourself?
Yeah, not bad.
3 lightning passes from John Steinburn.
Yes.
The old Paul Geary move, that came off.
Yes.
Is that the first time you scored 3 tries?
Yeah, it is, yeah. Waited a long time for it.
What about the next round then? Anybody particularly fancy?
Well, no, we'll celebrate tonight, get back to work on Tuesday and just see what happens.
So you're not going to work tomorrow then?
Yes, I'll have to go to work tomorrow.
There's one here.
So you haven't got no preference?
No.
You'll take out one comers.
Just take what comes our way.
Thanks a lot for your time.
Okay.